Only touch greatness.
This is high definition of the Unconventional Kingz.
And this is Low Key, the wizard of the Unconventional Kingz. And we're on the Only Touch Greatness podcast.
Only Touch Greatness podcast.
Right. So, and you know, and y'all been in shows right now, you know what I'm saying, you know, for like a year now. So how is it like just interacting with all these people? What one thing you know what I'm saying, or a few things that y'all learn on the road right now?
It's just, it goes back to when we first started, right? When we agree to do something, we made a pact that we're going to go and we're going to commit and we're going to do this thing. And when you shake your hand with your bandmates or your music partner, you are also making a pact with all the people that are going to fall in love with your music. So learning that, like, when you go out there and you play, it doesn't matter if there's 5,000 people there or if there's 5 people there. We're going to blow the friggin' roof off that place. Mm-hmm. We're just going to wreck it because those 5 people were like, oh shit, the Unconventional Kingz, right? And so you just got to put on give them the show of their life no matter what. And that's the most important thing that I've learned on the road is that, man, you just go out there and just blow that place up.
Those 5 people are going to tell hundreds of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing I found out that I love out there is that it's the strangers, man. It's really strangers that at the end of your show they feel like they know you for real. Like they, you know, and we played shows locally, and people that are in our town, and, you know, that had never seen us before would come up and, you know, give us, you know, pats on the back and all that. But going out in small towns, or even like, for instance, I think in Fresno, we were in Fresno, California. It was like maybe the 6th or 7th show on X-Rated's tour, and that was like the first place that when we walked out there, the way the stage was really, really high, and the crowd went all the way back to the bar. And when I walked up on stage and I had the crown in the air, and I'm holding this crown in the air, and I'm looking around, these people are looking at me. These Cali fans who have seen everything are looking at me like, man, he better be getting ready to fucking say something. This motherfucker just walked out here with a crown on stage, you know? So, but then when you do it and it seems like you punch them in the face, or if I see somebody that I think is kind of on the fence about what's going on stage, you can ask him. I'll hop down and rap directly to them. I want them to see that it's live. It's coming out of my mouth. It ain't no backup vocals. And what I'm saying is clear. And almost every single time that I did that in a town where I saw somebody like that, that person came over and bought a shirt, or they came over and took a picture with us. You know what I mean? I learned on the road that if you make a girl happy enough, she's gonna let you sign her titties. But when you sign her titties, don't use your other hand to hold her titties still. I did that. I fucked up. Remember that video I did that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't do that. Just do it like this.
I did too, but I play guitar, so I'm allowed to do that too.
Yeah, don't do that.
The one song I wanted to ask about: "Work all day, smoke all night."
Work all day, smoke all night. No, that's my shit. Yeah, that's my shit.
Yeah.
It was so crazy. That's probably why I was late, because I went back to the album and I was just over there. It's like, fuck it, I ain't heard it, but I already heard it like 2 times. And I was like, man, fuck it, I gotta listen to the 3rd time, man. I had it on repeat. So that's
a whole vibe. It's a whole vibe, man.
That guitar solo, man. I know Ryan likes the guitar shit. That guitar solo is one of the pieces of music that is gonna survive the re-recording of that album. We re-recorded pretty much everything with the exception of that guitar solo, because I have a video, and I want to say that it's on the Kingz page somewhere.
It's always meshed in with something.
Yeah, but it was me and him. It was super late night, and I think the computer was a couple of days old. Like, we had just bought the equipment was shiny, bro. Like, and I'm recording this. We made this beat, and when I tell you that we made the beat, like, Clay played the bass line, then he played this, and then he kept trying to play all this other shit, and RJ was fucking with the keyboard the whole time, and we just having a good time in there. And then it comes time to get to this solo, and the very first solo that he ever played for that record is the one that's on the record.
One take, Jake.
One take. He played it probably 5 more times after that. It was never the same as the one that's on there. But yeah, work all day, smoke all night. So Clear and Conjured, all of these songs tie together. So hustling is what we believe in. We believe in no matter what your chosen profession is, that you should try hard at life. If you really, really trying hard, then you get the right to complain when some shit don't go right. But if you ain't trying hard, then you don't get to, you don't get to say shit. Just hustle. So the whole song is about hustling. Work all day, smoke all night is still a little bit of that mind fuck that says, yeah, man, you can blow trees all night long after you go get your bread during the day. Don't be no motherfucking slouch. You know what I mean? Like that's still the message. We get to Mary Jane. That's an actual ode to smoking all night long and what can come from that. And that transitions into a song about a breakup. You know what I mean? That happens. You smoke too much Mary Jane, everybody's thrown out around the house. You
Wow.
went back there to try to have some sex with your girl. She wasn't down. 0% chance of laying any lumber. That's what I said in Mary Jane, right?
Yeah.
She's gone. Ashes in the wind. Your relationship's ashes in the wind. But it really happened because she was running around on you. That's the way it goes. That's that song.
Mm.
All right. But she gone now. So go fuck everything that'll fuck you back. I get it. So all of those songs go together, especially how we perform them on stage.
See, this is crazy, right? Because just the way y'all just transition, because it's a mind blower, because that's how music's supposed to be. Like, and you can tell, like, just by the potential in an album. Like, you can see it in the credits. You know what I'm saying? You can see it on you know what I'm saying, the album cover. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that that you said that, right? Just transitioning with that album. I can't wait to see what y'all gonna transition on the next album.
Oh, yeah.
So, and I know, like, just a little. So coming between this album and the next album, how good is it gonna transition from the last project that y'all did?
Well, musically, I think it's pretty much like transcending anything that you've heard before.
It's sonically crazy. It's hard to take it and put it in a genre for sure.
Yeah.
But it's definitely pleasing to, I would think, most ears. I think you're gonna hear a super crazy higher level of rhymes. You're gonna hear a high level of guitar artistry. The way that we went back in and really created different mood swings in some of these songs. But what I can tell you is that, I mean, obviously it has Merkham's on it. It has Lex Bratcher on it twice. It has Joey Cool. It has Joey Cool on it. It has Tabo the Truth on it. It's gonna have Tech N9ne on it. It has X-Rated on it. It has Recognize on it from Mayday. And those songs that those people are on are great songs. But there will be people that will argue with you and say that they won't be the best songs, because some of the other music is so, I think, relatable to a regular listener. It's something that they've gone through, that I just feel like, man, I feel like if we had this conversation a year from now, it's going to be, we wouldn't be able to have it in this amount of time. I think the music is like that. I think you're going to see us in places that you wouldn't expect. I think you're going to see sponsorship deals. I think you're going to see a lot of stuff like that. I think you're going to see support from the people that have helped us to this point, man. Joey Cool, King ISO, Tech N9ne, X-Rated, all the strange music. In Arizona, people like Merkham's and his manager Bryce. We were a brand new group, you know what I mean? And it wasn't like I showed up in Arizona quietly. I showed up in Arizona saying that we was going to be the best at some point. You know what I mean? And he is arguably the best there. You know what I mean? And so the fact that they took time with us multiple times, we've done shows together, we've done everything. Last week, I asked him to do this feature, and this week we're in Kansas City doing the feature. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So I think what you're gonna hear on that, like Shadow. So for instance, the record with Joey Cool and Lex Bratcher is called Shadows.
Yeah.
We got to talk.
Ooh.
I think you might have been in a live and heard a little bit of that one time or something, but we got the talk box on there. We got the talk box on there, made famous by Roger Troutman. And the guy that did it
RP.
really paid homage to his style and the way that he did it, which is what we wanted him to do. Lex Bratcher got a crazy, crazy verse on there. And then we basically have a segment of that song where it's 4 straight MCs rapping. It's a handoff from me to Joey, Joey to me to Lex, and all of it is flames. And like I said, that's the 3rd record on the song. We got one with Table of the Truth called Get From Around Me, which is about getting people with negative energy from around you. You know what I mean? I'm down. How you down for your friends, no matter what's going on. You know what I mean? Like all stuff that you should be able to relate to something that happened in your life. So I think it's going to be bigger than Clear and Conjured, from the sense that in Clear and Conjured, we were getting used to making music together. We kind of hit a stride. You know what I mean? We done got through the warm-ups now.